Good morning to all the students. I am Shubhangi Gondane from Mechanical Engineering Department. So today we study about the automation in SEAM system. The SEAM is correlated with the automation, and automation is also correlated with the SEAM. But SEAM is not depend on automation, but automation is depend on SEAM. This is the main concept of correlation between the automation and the SEAM. So automated manufacturing system. The automated manufacturing system can be works on operated in factory of physical products, perform the operations such as processing, assembly, inspection, material handling, and called the automated because of less human interaction. Because of the less human interaction, it can be operated with the automated system. So this is all about the automated manufacturing system. There are classification of the automated system. These are fixed automation, programmable automation, and flexible automation. The fixed automation, a system in which the sequence of processing of operation is fixed by the equipment, that is called as a fixed automation. The operation of the system is fixed by the equipment, that is called as a fixed automation. Each of the operation in the sequence is usually simple, involve a linear or rotational motion or uncomplicated combination of two examples, the feeding of rotating spindle. It is integration and coordination of many such operations into one piece of equipment that makes a system complex. The features of the fixed automation. The fixed automation is required a high initial investment for custom engineering equipment. It is a high production rate. It relatively inflexible in accommodating the product variety. This is the diagram which explains the fixed automation. This is a rotational automation in which we are filling the oil cans. The oil can be rotated with the sequence of the equipment. This equipment is fixed. It can be filled and it is going to the conveyor for the dispatch. The programmable automation. The production equipment is designed with the capability to change the sequence of operation to accommodate the different product configuration. In programmable automation, it is possible to change the sequence of the operation. In fixed automation, we are seeing the equipment are fixed, therefore that is known as a fixed automation. But in programmable automation, there is a change of sequence of automation for different configuration of the product. The operation sequence is controlled by the program, which is the set of instruction coded so that it can be read and interpreted by the system. The new program can be prepared and entered into the equipment to produce a new product. Therefore, programmable automation, it is very essentially required in the automation because a single program is fed in the machine and you have carried out the production, and for new product you have to change the program and feed in the same equipment and produce a new product. The features of the programmable automation. It has also a high investment with respect to the general purpose equipment. It has a low production rate than flexible automation, flexible to deal with the variation and change in the production configuration, most suitable for batch production. So this is the diagram which is related to the programmable automation. This diagram can be explained related to the programmable automation. In this there is a PLC system, and with respect to that you have to feed the program for changing the new product. After that, there is a flexible automation. The extension of programmable automation is a flexible automation. It is capable of producing the variety of the product with virtual no time, no loss for changeover from one part style to the next. In this flexible automation, there is no loss of the time for changeover the product. Therefore, it is very useful with respect to the production system. There is no lost production time while reprogramming the system and altering the physical setup, that is toothing, fixturing, machine setup, etc. The system can be produced various combination and schedule of the parts or product instead of requiring that they can be made in the batches. So this is all about the flexible automation. The flexible automation has some features. It having a high investment for custom engineering system, the continuous production of variable mixture of the product, the medium production rate, flexible to deal with the product design variation. That means it is flexible with respect to the different product, with related to the different configuration of the product. So this is a diagram which is related to the flexible automation. In this flexible automation, this is the operator. The operator can be operate the machine with respect to the program, and this is a one setup in which the production is carried out with respect to the stations, and these production can be finally get in the collection of these product in this way. So three types of the automation can be related in one single graph. This is a graph which is related to the production quantities and production varieties. So in manual production there is 100 quantities but varieties are large. But in related to the programmable automation, flexible automation and fixed automation. The fixed automation we are producing the quantity that is more than 1 lakh but it is variety is very less. In flexible automation we are producing 10,000 quantity but variety is in medium, and in programmable automation we are producing 1000 products but its variety is very large. We are producing the different types of the product in different types of the variety. So these graph can be explained in this way. These are the x-axis carries the production quantity and y-axis carries the product variety. So all the students see this diagram carefully. If any doubt you can ask me. So next is reasons for automation. There are number of reasons for which the automation is established in any industry. That is to increase the labor productivity. The labor productivity is increases with respect to the automation, to reduce the labor cost, to initiate the effect of labor storage, to reduce or eliminate the routine manual and clerical tasks, to improve the worker safety, to improve the product quality, to improve the manufacturing lead time, to establish the process that can be done manually, and to avoid the high cost of not automating. So all these reasons, behind these reasons the automation is implemented in shop floor. So this is a chart which gives the types of the automation, their advantages and disadvantages. The automation, when it is considered, and advantages and disadvantages. So fixed automation. The fixed automation when high demand of volume and long product cycle. So advantages is maximum efficiency and low unit cost, and disadvantages is large initial investment and inflexibility. The programmable automation, it is required for the production of the batch production, and it product different types of the product. The advantages is flexibility to deal with the changes in the product, the low unit cost for the large batches. The disadvantages is new product require a long setup and high unit cost relative to the fixed automation. Then flexible automation, the low production rate. With respect to the flexible automation, the variety of the product can be produced in number of batches, therefore there is a low production rate with high short product cycle. So this is completely opposite to the fixed automation. Fixed automation contain the high demand volume and flexible automation contain the low production rate. The fixed automation contain the long product cycle and the flexible automation contain the short product cycle. The advantages and disadvantages of the flexible automation is flexibility to deal with the design variation, custom product. Disadvantages is large initial investment, high unit cost relative to the fixed or programmable automation. So this is the comparison between the fixed, programmable and flexible automation. There are various applications which is related to the automation. The major department where the automation is used in industries, transportation, working and packing. These are the main three departments in which the automation is used. That is transportation, working and packing. The transportation, the automatic conveyors, automatic types of the material handlings are used for handling the material, and that material can be passed from one place to the another place, or put from one place to another place, pick up from one place to another place. That is the main advantages of this automation. The working, the instruments or machines are automated with respect to that working process. There is no involvement of the human, and the productivity of the product is good with respect to the human, without human interaction. The packing, after the production there is a big task which is related to the packaging of the material. The machine itself built with the automatic packing, and therefore the product is produced or converted into the finished good. Then it is automatically packed and it is dispatched to the conveyor, and it is dispatched to the market. So in this way there is a applications which is related to the automation. So thank you for these. These are the various types of the automation. In next class we are see the comparison between the automation and the SIEM. So thank you.